welcome back. It's Didi with another episode of Beauty with a Twist. I'm back with Bri and our special guest, Jessica. So, Bri, how are you? We'll go back to you, Jess. You're a new guest. All the attention's gonna be on Jess in this episode, but Bri's been,
It's been good, guys. It's been a little roller coaster this whole year, but, I'm hanging on by a thread.
How thin is that thread, baby? Because
it's still going. It's a long thread.
I see that your business is growing.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going good.
Yeah.
It's been, like I said, it's been a roller coaster.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's been crazy, but it's been going. It's been a lot of ups and downs, Sometimes you get a little dismotivated, but, you got to keep pushing, going through, But that's a beauty in it, like going through all like the ups and downs and like now you're like when everything all comes together, you're like, oh shit, it's really happening. So,
yeah, but you have a new service.
Yes, I do.
What's the new service?
So I just started tattooing.
Ew. I tried to do it like you did. I fucking couldn't.
Ew.
So how's that going for you? Did you tat your arm?
I actually did. So I did.
Show it.
So I did these that I did recently, and
this part hurt, huh?
Yeah. No, this one hurt. My little butterfly. So actually it goes in order. This was the first one I did. The second. This is the third. And this is the fourth.
Did you hear in the shop when she was doing this?
Yeah, she's crazy.
No, yeah.
She
was
every
like,
day.
I literally went to Justin. I'm like, I'm about to tattoo myself. And she was like, you're about to what? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to tattoo
every
myself.
day.
Yeah, but every day.
You don't run out of room?
You tattoo every day?
It seems like that probably. But no, like once a week I'll do something. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like on myself. Like I'll like do a new tattoo. But I like it. It's fun.
Are you going to start taking like real clients soon?
Yeah, so I actually started.
Oh.
I did like my first real client probably like a month ago. And I told Jess, I was like, I'm nervous. I was like, homegirl was about to pull up. And I was like over there shaking. I was like, I don't know.
Was it a small tattoo or was it a big tattoo?
It was pretty big. It was like this much.
Okay, that's big, mama. That's not a small tattoo.
But I like, that's the thing. I don't ever go a little bit. If I'm going to do something, we going all the way in. I was like, we're going to do the whole thing. So like I'm not gonna do no little, like the little writings piss me off. They're so like that's not what I want to do.
Okay, but I wanted that. Remember I told you?
And I was like, Are you sure?
I wanted it. Now you're telling me, bitch, because I literally wanted one on my ass. I told her, I was like, I really want a tattoo on my butt. She's like, yeah, I got you. That's cute.
Oh my God, you should. Yeah. I got tatted with her.
I will do it, but
yes,
I was like,
on my finger. She wants to do a second one.
It's like me, like lashes, doing a classic set, and I don't like doing classic sets.
Yeah.
And I'd rather do volume. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like that. Like I'll still do it. I enjoy it, but the volume is a lot more fun.
Yeah, well, because you add.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, go all the way in. Trust me.
I do trust you, but like, I don't want to get whatever. We'll get back to that. Anyways, Jessica. How are you? This is a new person on my podcast.
Yes.
How's your business? Shout out your Instagram really quick.
My Instagram is Nails by Jess. No, nailsby.jess. The nails has 2 S's in it.
Period. How's your business? How'd you start up your business?
It's been good, and I think a lot of people could relate that. I just started doing nails. I was just tired of the nail salon. I was tired of like my nails breaking and like all that stuff.
Well, like you used to work in a nail salon? Or
no, I was just tired. I was always getting my nails done and I was so tired of it. And then it's not that I wasn't like, I was never poor, but like my parents weren't going to like give me money every 2 weeks to do my nails and they would break. And I was like, well, I just need to do my own. So I ended up starting doing my own. I would do my twin. I have a twin. I would do her nails and we would like post it and everyone would text me like, oh my God, do mine. And I was like, I don't take clients. And I literally would sit in a nail salon and be like, I could never do this. I can't believe girls do this for a living. Like,
you said that before you started doing it?
Yes. I was like, I could never do this.
Annoyed.
I was like, my hand was too shaky and everything. So, but it really comes with a lot of patience and just doing it every day. Like I'm doing like art I never thought I could do. So it was
like, did you go to school for that or did you learn like by yourself?
Honestly, in the moment, it was self-taught because I felt like everyone was scamming, like giving bad classes. I teach classes. Now I do, but so if you want to come to me, good classes.
Don't be fucking playing with her, okay?
And I don't gatekeep nothing, so.
Don't. Can't keep nothing.
But yeah, so I'm self-taught and I just would research every single day. Like I had all the time in the world and I would research. And it's crazy how much girls in a nail salon, like they're doing it for years. And they don't know much than a girl that's been researching for like 3 years, doing it every single day. Like they don't care to like gain more knowledge as of somebody like me, own like their own business. Like I care what other people think about my work. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to like higher my quality, you know?
Yeah.
So
it shows in your work, boo. Did you do your own nails?
Yes, I did.
And she did both.
I'd be walking in, she's like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I was like, do you have a client? She's like, no, I'm just doing my own nails.
Yeah.
But do you see this? Like,
she gets down. She does the damn thing. I literally tell her all the time. I was like, girl.
How much does it annoy you when people say, how do you wipe your ass with those nails?
Oh my God. Why is that your first question? Like, why? I never thought to ask nobody that.
I'm saying like, how does it?
Yeah, no, like talking to them,
yeah.
I'm like asking them like, why is that your first question? Like, why is that your first like thought in your head? Like, how do I wipe my ass? And I'm just like,
but you know how rich you be if fucking they ask that every time, like $1 every time.
No, literally everywhere I go, and then it just amazes people when you do stuff with nails. Like I could do nails with nails, so I could do everything.
Yeah, period. How do you think? Wait, so you guys are in your salon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When did you were you at home first and then you moved to?
Yeah, so I was at home, and it's crazy because a lot of girls like came to me and they're like, I remember when you were at home, and I hated being in my house. Like I hated it. I just hated it so much. So when I got into Bri's shop, like I was so thankful because I felt like secure. Like I felt like I could go in there. I was comfortable, you know, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to even be in there because a lot of people won't take that chance. I was young. I was super young.
She was young. She wasn't even 18 yet.
Yeah.
Really?
So they weren't trying to take, I understood why they were kind of scared to take the chance with me, but I was like, I'm serious. Like I'm going to be here. I'm ready to work. Like
you're about your money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got in there. It's been a full year now. Our anniversary just passed in August, and yeah, I've loved it.
And how many clients do you take a day?
I'll do like 4 to 5. I'll mainly do 4. You don't want to overwork yourself, so I was doing 4 like every day. So I'm there like Monday through Friday. I try to take Saturdays and Sundays off, but you know, I always end up in there.
Yeah, because you know, girls be wanting their nails on a Saturday.
Yeah. Yes, exactly, and they pay good for weekend appointments.
Yeah, so you're like, I ain't gonna give them my Saturday.
You're like, all right, you could come for a little bit.
Yeah, but honestly, like in the shop environment, I feel like it's really different because like you're around with other people that are not in maybe in the same industry or different industry. So you just feel like, you know, because how many nail techs do you have?
3.
Yeah, and it just feels.
And we're actually getting another one.
It's
next
so
week.
good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you with your business, girl. Like,
It's like a nail shop now. It's good. I do love it.
But it's
I love
so
it.
fire, and that's why I was like, I love when they talk to each other. Like I'm like they'll like talk to each other and be like, oh well, we should buy products together. Like I love that. I'm like, yes, like.
But so you're the only nail tech?
I'm the only. Oh wait, no.
Lash tech.
Yeah, I'm the only lash tech.
So there's
and
lash
then we
tech?
have someone that does microblading. And then we had a lash tech, but she ended up leaving because something went on with her school. But I love her. Shout out to Allie. She's a young. They're all young, which is amazing.
Yeah, and I can't wait to talk about that part about why you opened that because when you told me. Yeah. But going back to you, so with your clients in the holidays, is it more busy for you? Did you? I know there was a point in time where a lot of people were losing clients. I mean, I don't know if you were, but it was pretty slow at one point. Or were you always steady?
Definitely during December and all the holidays, anybody could say, like, I mean, I would say I was pretty busy. Everyone's texting you like, can I get in before Christmas? This and that.
Yeah.
And it's like, at one point you want to be like, who's paying the most? Like, no, but it is super busy and it's really hard to manage during this time because people are getting sick. And I feel like a lot of people don't talk about that. People are getting sick right now. People are canceling. So it's like last minute, like, so it's a lot. It's a lot, but it does feel good around the holidays because you feel like money's coming in, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's been good. I think around maybe January, it might hit a little slow.
Yeah.
I would say I would get like slowly booked, but I still have a consistent clientele. So it's been good. And I'm forever grateful for that. Like I do have a really.
We talked about some of my other podcasts with my roommate. Shout out to Z, but it's going to be really slow for Z. So, I mean, for January. Like, it's just because of the holidays. Everyone's buying Christmas presents. Everyone's
trying to recover.
That too, boo. Because, like, but it's just going to be slow. So, I'm like, I'm gonna buckle the fuck up because I was slow at one point and it was pretty rough. But then the holidays just picked up and it was like a lot better. And then I got really sick. By the way, like last episode, I looked so swollen because I just got out of the hospital and I came to film.
But you were still out here doing the thing.
I really was, but you should have seen me. That's why I told Marlo, shout out to La Familia podcast. But I was sitting here and I was like, please don't get me. Get Breezes the whole time because I look like shit. Like the whole episode, I swear, I was like, do not go on me. Go on her because I was so swollen. I felt so sick. I was just the whole episode, I was just like dying. Damn. But thank God, because I got pneumonia. So thank God.
Well, I want to look like you if you're dying. Cause
a little bit of Botox. Anyway, going back to you, Bri, how is your business and like you opening? I want to know, I want you to tell everybody like why you opened up your business and why you started investing more into your business. Because there was that one point where you were just like lashes and then you wanted to stick to like bartending because that was like the last episode.
I was like kind of like confused about what I want to do because I love lashing. Don't get me wrong. It's like amazing. I've been doing it for 6 years. Yeah. I've been doing it since I was 17. So I was like, I love this, but like I'm very artistic. I love to draw. I love to paint. So I was like, I need something more. Like I need to do something more. So I started doing like little tattoos on myself. Sorry, don't judge me. But this is a cover up that I did.
Wait, but where did you get your gun at? Too good. Hey, Marlo. Blur that shit out, Marlo. Shut the fuck. Blur that out. Babe. No, where did you get your tattoo gun at?
Oh, my first one I got from a school. Sorry, I'm like all red right now. I was like, okay. I got it from my mom actually got like her license to do tattoos and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I went to the shop she went to, and that's how I've been doing everything, but through them. So I first got like a gun, and because the guns like don't have the cord or anything, the batteries heavy as fuck. Like they're so heavy, and I was just like, when I first like was holding one, I was like, ooh. I was like, I don't think I could do that. But so I've been working myself up to like, so my first gun that I got was like 300. My second gun that I got was 500. And so I'm looking into like my next gun that I want to get, which is 9. So dang. Yeah, they're expensive. I was just like, dang. But all shout out to like my mom, because she's been doing like microblading and all that, and she got her license to do like literally everything in that. And I was thinking about doing microblading.
You should.
But I was like, sorry to all like the people that do that, but I was like, it's kind of boring. I was like, I need something. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I was like, it's kind of boring.
Honestly, it's just a really tedious thing because it's your face. You get me? Like your eyebrows. I mean, the first thing I look at is eyebrows.
Yeah.
You know? They look good.
No, that's how I was like, yeah. I mean, D be doing the damn thing. So.
Yeah, but that's a really tedious thing is brows.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand why you don't want to do it.
No, it's very, like, precise, and you're kind of, like, on the same thing. And I feel like with tattooing, it's very, like, I love, like, creating my own work. That's what I was, like, doing my own thing and just going raw with it. Like, that's what I love. And I feel like with brows, it's, like, cool and all, but...
Talk your shit, girl.
It's not me. It's not me. No shade. I mean, it's cute. I love all that, but just not for me.
Yeah.
Everyone has their passion and what they want to do, but I'm just more like on the artsy side.
Yeah. You just want to be like, you're more creative and want to do like actual like art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I love tattooing. Like, it's so much fun. And people would be tripping. They're like, how are you tattooing yourself? And I'm like, honestly, it do be hurting. There's certain parts like my leg. I tattoo my leg too.
Oh my God. Did it hurt? Yeah. My ankle hurt so bad. I started crying.
So bad. So bad. I couldn't finish it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I still haven't finished it. Hurts so bad. But my arm, the inner hurt, the over here, no. This whole area does not hurt.
No, yeah.
That's straight.
What about the story? I kind of want you to tell the story about like
the beginning?
Yeah, because I feel like it's a really inspiring story.
Okay. So when I was 17, my dad, he was going to prison. So, but my dad holds it down.
Oh, I love your dad.
Yeah. My dad is like literally like Superman. Like If I need him, he's there.
Yeah.
He's like always been like that. So my dad has always raised us like to be our own boss.
Yeah.
So when all that happened, it happened so sudden. And I was like, bro, I was like, how am I going to like take care of myself? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make like when he's gone, like we're going to have no money. And I was like, and my mom she was doing lashes. And I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that. I was like, because I saw like she was making money. So at the first I was like in it for money. But then I realized like I cannot be in it for the money because there's no passion. But I started doing it. I was like, bro, I really love this shit. Like it's like really like I really enjoy
like therapeutic for you.
Yeah, like it was really nice. I was like, and then I started getting really good at it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. So we opened a shop in Pomona. We didn't know that my dad was gonna go away at the time because it was TMI, just a lot going on. He could tell it whenever he wants to tell it.
Yeah.
But it was just a lot going on. It was like nothing too serious, but he ended up going away for 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. And we ended up losing our house that we were in. Mm-hmm. And I ended up like moving out. And I was like by myself. And everyone just went like... Phew.
Like their own way.
Yeah. And my dad was like the rock to our house. Like he was the foundation. He was just like, nah, we're getting together like Easter, this and that. He's like, we're going. But when he left, it was just like, we're all over the place. Like all my siblings. And I was just like, and I was kind of lashing at that time, but I was working at dispensaries. But when I was working at dispensaries, I hated it with a passion. I was like, I hate this shit. There's like men in there, like that the owners, they want to get up on you. Like they want to, old as fuck, literally 40, 50, 60 with a wife and kid at home. And they're trying to see what's up with you. I'm like, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I have horror stories that traumatize me from that.
That is like unprofessional.
Mm-hmm. Very unprofessional. They want to get out at these younger stuff. I was like, bro, that's why I'm always like, I hate anything with men. I'm sorry. But just because I went through that experience when like older men trying to get at me, I'm just like, I fucking hate it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, bro, fuck this. Sorry, beep. I was like, blur that out. So I was like, I don't want to do anything with men. I want to go in the beauty industry. And I was like, I'm going to focus really on doing lashes and perfecting it. So I did that. And then we had a salon, but it wasn't doing so great. Like at the time.
The salon that you have now?
No, it was in Pomona.
Okay, so it was still the Pomona one.
Yeah,
okay.
But my dad opened that up for us.
Okay, so for you and your mom.
Yeah, for me and my mom.
Okay.
That's insane. My dad was like, no, you guys are going to be bosses. Like he was like, no, you guys are not going to do this.
I love that.
You guys are not going to work at no Carl's Jr. He's like, you're going to be a boss. Like he always spit that man. He's like, you're going to be a boss. You're not going to work for no one. You should not work for no one. Wow. And because my dad knows how it is, you know? So he was like, no, you're going to be a boss. So my dad like did all this for us, but it didn't go good. Like it was a lot with like the owner. Like he was just like, he like ruined it, like the experience for me too, like everything. So I was like, no. So when that happened, me and my mom were working there for a little bit, and then we ended up moving out of there. And then I started working from home.
Okay.
And then I was working from home a little bit, and then my dad, he got out of prison. No money. Like he came out raw. He was like, no money, no car, no nothing. You know how long it took him to get it together?
Okay, realistically, what do you think? Realistically,
you know how long it took
I would say,
make it happen, Mark, to get it together?
I'm gonna say a month. I'm gonna say a month.
For him, okay, knowing Mark, I would say a month. The average person, like
6 months.
Year, 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. But your dad,
a month. Because I know your dad too.
This man, right when he was out, he was like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yeah, he's like, I gotta go make money tomorrow.
And
like
I can't
when my
even
dad,
get a
he
man
didn't
to
have
take me on
nothing.
a date.
And at that time, I was low-key making money at that time, especially for like an 18-year-old. I mean, I was 19 at the time, I think. Yeah, so it was 2.5 years. So I was like just turned 19. And I was low-key making good money for myself. Like I had money saved, and I was like, Dad, whatever you need, car, whatever, like.
I got you.
Yeah, I got you. Go. Like, it doesn't even matter. Bro, it did not take him long to like, for him to get it together. Like, and honestly, that's what I'm saying. I look up to him so much because he doesn't even need anyone's help. Like, that he's really appreciated all the help that I did give him, but he's like, he would have done that shit on his own. He would have walked to work if he needed to. And that's all that amazing. So all that happened, I was working actually out of my spot. And then my dad was like, we need to look for another salon. Like, we have to look for another song. Like, we cannot do this. I was like, my dad is very high maintenance. That's where I get it from. He was like, you cannot be working out of your house. I was like, you are Nicole. I was like, you gotta
relax.
When people come to see you, like, they do not need to see you working at your house. He was just like, I get it. But he was like, no, you need a business. You're a business lady. And I was like, okay. I was like, let's get it. And so we went to go look for places. Rent, expensive. $3,000 and up. Like, the cheapest was $3,000. Like, and it was, the square footage was not it. And I was like, and I was okay, like, fuck. I was waking up all the time looking. And then it was actually my dad's idea that we came to a conclusion. We're like, so we found the spot. He found it driving down Ontario on Vine. And all it is a bunch of houses. Yeah. A couple businesses. Yeah. You seen it, right?
Yeah.
So we pulled over and he was just like, this is it.
Like, and he knew already.
Yeah, and I was like, Dad, it needs a lot of work. A lot of work. Like, a lot. Like, it was, you seen the video, right? Mm-hmm. It looked horrendous. So I was like, I don't think so. And then we walked in and we're like, no, we can make it happen. That's what they call him, make it happen, Mark, because he'd be doing the damn thing.
He should be on this podcast, huh?
I know, we should invite him over. No, he would not stop talking. He's a Gemini.
Fucking Gemini.
So yeah, we walked in and we're like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like kind of scared because I got comfortable at my home.
Yeah.
I was making good money and I got comfortable. And I was like, and then he was like, gave me that patal. He's like, you should not be working from your home. You're not the type of woman to work from your home. And you want to make that bigger step, you know? Yeah. So we ended up doing it. You'll trip out. Remember how I told you how much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I know.
It was a lot to invest. The property was a lot to invest in. It needed a lot of work.
But I wish your shop is bigger than mine. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like triple your rent.
So when that happened, I was just like, okay, look, I was like, rent is so cheap. And we're not even the type to be like, our rent is so cheap, we're going to charge women so much because we could get, look how much more money we could be getting.
Yeah, no, you weren't doing it for like that.
No, it was not for that. It was like, you know, I feel like I grew up mostly like in the ghetto. Mm-hmm. You could kind of tell the way I talk. I'd be talking. I grew up like in that, you know, like I always went to the ghetto schools and all that. Like, but I was always like the pretty girl. So like girls always try to like pick on me on that. But like the reason for the shop is it's like, I honestly love the ghetto. Like I love the shop. I would never get rid of the shop. I love it so much. Like it's like I met so much amazing women like Jess, like Yaya, like all the women we have in there. They all have their own story about how they were at home and they needed a spot, but rent was too expensive. And what we charge as girls, like it's amazing, you know? And we're not trying to like, we don't ever like, oh, you got to pay extra like this and this and that. No, like what you pay is what you pay.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. But the reason for the shop is to help all these young, talented women. Like a lot of these shops, you know how much I was paying when I was 19 when at
Solar Salon? $1,300, right?
Yeah.
$1,300 for what? It was like 200 square feet?
Half, not even half of it. It was so tiny.
It was tiny, I remember.
I'll walk him up into a corner. That shit was so small. I had a sink though.
It was $1,300 for
yeah, it was so small, and it was just like, and that's always like, it was really beautiful because, and that's always tell these girls like, talk to other girls. That's what I love when they're like, just as like when Jess and Yaya were like, yeah, we should buy stuff together. I was like, I love that. Like help each other out,
like support each other.
Yeah. Support each other. Like I was like, y'all gonna make me cry. It's like that is so beautiful that they do that. I was like, I love to see that. No one in our shop, that's to say, I don't like weird energy. That's one thing that I don't play with. Oh, I know. You would not stay in the shop.
I know.
We dealt, that's what Just knows, we dealt with some weird stuff.
Yes.
And you're not going to stay in here if you're bringing that. That's one thing I don't play with is the energy. It's like, if you're talking bad about someone else, no, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear. You could go because this is not the place.
This is not a place where it's like negative energy and like we don't want to. We just come in here with a good vibe.
Yeah, like we don't need you. Like no, there's literally our shop is so like non-problematic, and I love it. That's like that. Like we're not trying to like trying to do better than anyone. Like when I hear that what they're doing, I'm just like, honestly, I want these women to do better than me. Like even when my friends,
that's on a good heart right there.
When my friends, I'm like, I want you to do better than me. Like when I hear about Bri and she's doing stuff, I'm just like, and she was doing her class, I'm like, I'm so proud of you. Like I like want you to do so much better than me.
Yeah.
I never like look down on my friends ever.
Yeah.
I want them to do the best that they're capable of doing.
Period.
And my friends are pretty amazing. Ow.
One thing I could say about the shop is I seen how it looked before, like, and I was like, damn, like, and all of my clients, I definitely say Mark did his shit, because all my clients walk in, they're like, this is so nice.
Were you there in the beginning?
No, but they showed me pictures recently. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I was like, no, this is not it.
They look crazy.
Yeah, but it's so nice now.
And the environment now, like
it's so good. Like, I'm telling you, like, she really means it when she says, like, she's really giving us an opportunity, really, because I wouldn't have found a place like that before. Like, I wasn't asking my mom for no money at all, so I knew I had to come up with that money on my own. So like, she is saying like she is helping out the young girls with talent, and she really did. Like, you really did. Like,
it's so crazy watching their like growth too. Like I see all the growth. Like when like Jess came in, like Jess is so like full of energy, but when she came in, she seemed like not too sure, and she seemed like kind of like,
what's
like,
your zodiac
is this the
I'm a Libra.
a Libra, same birthday.
Yeah.
What?
We have the same exact birthday.
There's too much Libras in this household right now, because we have a Libra, and then Breezes is here.
Another her twin,
and her twin.
Her twin.
I'm surrounded by Libras. My best friend is a Libra.
Yeah, we're pretty amazing.
Marlo, don't even start.
A Libra.
Don't
Who
even
broke
start.
your heart? Who broke this man's heart over here? He said, "Ugh."
I'm a Cancer.
Why did you get all quiet?
Damn!
Get all quiet. He just heard the glass in the back row.
You don't fuck with someone that was a Cancer.
Actually, I've never been with a Cancer.
No?
But
okay, we're not that bad. Are we that bad?
I love you. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, period.
That's it.
You know what? It's because my rising is a Scorpio.
Okay.
But anyway, so you started off from home, and then you went straight to...
Yes.
Do you miss like being at home at all?
No, I love my mom. I love everyone that lives there, but I cannot see my parents on my break. Like, I need my, we used to have a couch in there. I would literally fall asleep. Like, I cannot see my parents on my break. Like, I just need that space. And then, what else? I just can't see them on my break. And I'm actually super comfortable in there. Like, it feels like I'm going to work. I'm driving to work. It makes me like, oh, I gotta get up. I still feel that, I gotta get up to go to work, but it feels good. It makes you feel like you gotta get ready and
for doing something that you love doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Did you ever have a real job? Like, did you ever?
Actually, no. I started when I was 15. And I never worked a real job, so I don't know what an interview's like. I really don't.
Dang.
I went to one interview, college junior.
Yeah.
Really?
I honestly wish maybe like
I got hired.
I wish I would have experienced it.
No,
I wish a little bit.
They said come pick up your things tomorrow. So I did not go.
But I was begging. I felt like I was begging her mom, like,
give me a shot.
Like, yes, like, but I didn't see no offense to it. Like, if she didn't give it to me, I wouldn't have seen no offense to it just because of my age. Like, who's gonna trust a random? They don't even know me.
Yeah.
Like, but I was like, I need this so bad. Like, I was actually gonna be a senior in high school, and I was like, I cannot be at home no more. Like your dad said, like, I actually I wish I had like my parents to be like, you got to get up and find you a more professional spot. They were kind of like, slow down. Like, I know they love me, but they're worried, like, slow down. But no, I was like, I cannot be at home.
I remember you telling me that.
People can't know where I live. Like, so, and we're not knocking no one for working at home, but I needed something more professional. Yeah. Like, and so I was like, please give me a shot. Like, I'm in here. Like, I swear. Yeah. So yeah, I'll forever be grateful for that.
So now that you moved to like her shop and stuff, like, what's advice that you give to people that work at home? Because a lot of people work from home. A lot of people started from home. Yeah. I started from home.
I think the main advice I would give is be as professional as possible. And I'm not even just talking about like canceling appointments or, being late. I'm talking about like just the simple fact of cleaning. Like, how many girls talk. Like, girls talk about a lot of drama. They'll be like, I went into this and this house and it was dirty and it was this.
Oh, because girls be looking.
Yes, they look.
At everything.
Mm-hmm.
Bathroom and everything. So
they purposely will go to your restroom just to look if it's clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the main advice I would give is if you want to work from home, keep it as clean as possible, and you need a clean spot to be at. Like, if you know you need a sink, you better make sure your bathroom's clean. Like, there should not be hair products and this and that out. Like, that's just what comes with working from home, and that's why I hated it, because I felt like I had to wake up like an hour before to make sure everything's good. Like, and maybe sometimes like I wouldn't have time. Like, I'm like, fuck, I don't have time to sweep and everything. But
were you working from like in your bedroom, or you had like, so your bed was in
my
the
room?
Dang.
Yeah, and I shared a room. It was an apartment, so like my parents were like, we were kind of like, it was hard because of COVID. Like my stepdad was the only one working. So I was like, I had to make do. So I know my twin hated it. She was in my room.
She was like, oh, hell
people
no.
will talk about it to this day. Like, I remember when you were in your room and I was like, don't talk about it. I'm so embarrassed. Like,
Aww.
but I had to start there. And it's like, girls were willing to come for the good work, But that's where you start off at. And like I said, if you want to work from home, make it as professional as possible. And I would make it a big deal for the people in my house. Like, if they were going to support me with doing nails, like, please don't embarrass me. Like, please don't whoop your kids in front of your clients walking in. Like, please don't yell
on the way out.
Yeah, like, don't do that.
Scared.
That's just what
like,
comes
shit,
with working from home.
One too.
Exactly. So I think that's just what comes with working from home, because not everyone could be as lucky as me, to be honest, and find a spot how I did. So
no, I think that's so inspiring, because like not a lot of people start from home.
Yeah.
But they'll stick to home because they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were working out of your apartment too.
Yeah, I got comfortable.
Yeah. You got comfortable, because I remember I would go every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In that apartment. But now look at you guys.
Right?
Shit.
It feels good to walk in and be like, oh, here I am.
Yeah. Yeah. So now going back, I do want to hear, because we have time, one of the stories, like horror stories that you have with the client, because I know you mentioned something.
Oh
my God. I'm going to put you guys on the spot.
Damn.
You better think about it, Jessica, because I'm coming back to you.
Yeah, I think I do.
Damn.
I want to know your worst story, because I said my worst story, and it's pretty bad, but
my homegirl was going crazy.
She was yelling at you?
No, she was like, since I told I'm going to tell a different one this time.
Okay.
I kind of told her go back to the
first podcast with her.
So the second one, actually, this happened while COVID was happening. And yeah, horrible time. So I was working at the Salon Suites. Mm-hmm. And I was there, and I did her lashes like probably like every vacation she would go, she'd always come to me. And I would never switch my products ever. Same thing. So she messaged me. She went to Rosarito.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like Papa's and Beer Rosarito?
Mm-hmm. So she came back, and she was like, oh, my lid is getting swollen. And I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I'm not around right now. COVID was happening. I was like, I'm not around right now. Tried like putting some more water on there. And then, cause the suites weren't letting me go in.
Oh yeah. This is when they were kicking everybody out. Okay.
So I was just like, I wanted to, like handle that, because I was like, we should take them off if your eyelids are swollen, getting lashes. So I was like, but then I was thinking, I was just like, we've been doing your lashes, same product, same everything. This never happened. You come back from Rosarito, a little suspicious. I was like, what were you doing, homegirl?
Wait, what was she doing?
I was like, no, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, what were you doing? I was like, I used the same things. I wasn't understanding. Because honestly, 50% is you, and the other half is how they're going to take care of things. Mm-hmm. I don't know what you're doing once you leave my chair. I don't know what's happening. Mm-hmm. But the easiest thing to do is to blame whoever did the work.
They always blame us. We're always gonna be
blamed.
It's gonna be your fault all the time. My fault.
Yeah. So I was like but I was just like, I did it. I was just like, I was like, what were you doing? Like, what was going on? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take them off. But while obviously COVID was happening at this time, I couldn't go in my suite. So I was like, girl, like, I can't go to your suite. Like, I can't come to my suite. I'm going to try to figure something out. Maybe come to my house. But I had nothing at my house. Like, it was about to be ghetto. Like, you're about to sit on the couch while I take these off. So I was figuring out. I think an hour later, messaged me. She was just like, I'm going to contact this and that, my lawyer. She was like, and then I wasn't reading this at the time because I was trying to figure everything out. And then she was like messaging me back. She's like, I know where you live, blah, blah, blah. I'm about to come to your house. I was like, baby, I wish you would come to my house. I was like, I wish you would come because, you know, the Lord better be with you when you pull up because you pull up to my house. Oh, hell no. I was like, I do not play about.
Oh my God.
I don't play about my friends. I don't play about my crib. I don't play about my like family. Like those are things I don't play with. I was like, once you play with it, you better be ready because I was like, when she said like, I'm going to come to your house, I was like, keep that swollen eye that you got. I was so bad. Like she was threatening me in text message. She was just like, I'm going to come to your house and then you're going to not want these problems, this and this and that. I was just like, girl, I saw Jesus when that happened. I was like, this shit
Wait, so how
really
did you handle
bright.
that?
Huh?
How did you handle that? Like, how did you respond to her?
Yeah, so I was just like, come. I was like, come to my
So
house.
you didn't keep it
please.
professional.
Oh, I'm sorry. After you like threatened me, no. I was like, after you threatened me, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry. But I was like, she really threatened me hard. And I was just like, I was like, you were fine at suing me. I was just like, but all that happened, like, I wanted to take care of her. I was like, I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah.
Homework didn't even give me a chance to reply. She was like,
Yeah.
she's like, I know where you live. I'll pull up to
yeah.
your house. Like, she didn't even know where I live. But I was like, I'm ready to send you the address now since you were talking.
Clients, you need to understand too, like, we're also human. You know, just because we're client, we serve you guys doesn't mean like you can talk to us or disrespect us. No. Just because we are service provider, like we give you a service, you know, even though like I really do hold my tongue a lot, but I try to keep it professional. But in that case, it would have been handled a whole different. I would have handled it like that.
At that time, I was way willing to give the ass whooping than now. I was like more like, oh, girl. Yeah. I was like, oh, come. I was like, at that time, I was like, you know what? I'm not.
Keep your swollen eye.
I was like, you know what? I was just like, sue me, whatever. I was just like, because the fact that you're going to threaten me.
Yeah, that's like.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not with that. I was just like, because don't play with it. Don't play with it.
All right, Jess. Tell me your horror story. Because this one was, she was about to fight.
Dang. Honestly, that's one thing I have to be grateful for is I would say like one person get crazy with me. And it's kind of a long back and forth story, but I think the best way to put it is like, she didn't read my policies from day one. And I think a lot of people could learn from being lenient with a lot of clients. Like, oh, well, I like her. So, you know, even though she didn't read that, you need to let me know if you need a soak off. I'll still like figure something out with her. I'll try to take her in, you know? So it's like, she just didn't read my policies. And like the first time she came in, like I remember I did like, my twin was there. I was working from home too. I did like a full, like I did a fill, and everyone knows it's either same color fill or soak off, right? Or, you know, you'd put gel on top. And I did like her whole hands already acrylic, like it's all done. And then out of nowhere, she's like, wait, I thought we were doing a soak off. And I'm like,
so you were doing a fill on her?
Yeah. And because she had agreed to it. Yeah. I know what a fill or a soak off is, right? She agreed to it. And I was like, okay, I'm halfway done. And she's like, I thought we were doing a soak off. And I'm like, what? Like a soak off is like clippers and like I'm soaking them off. Like, so I was just, and I think you need patience as your number one work ethic. Cause me, I wasn't like, girl, no, you told me this. I said, oh, really? I was like, you know, trying to help, like, you know, trying to like tell her like, okay, well, maybe we could do this or that. Because at the end of the day, you didn't let me know you needed to soak off. So either way, you needed to fill or
that's it,
you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, like this and that. So I had to like put her in that week. So pretty much more of the story, I was being super lenient. I was giving her as many spots as I could. It ended up backfiring on me. And the next time she booked an appointment, she did the same thing over. So I would say, don't be lenient with a lot of these clients because they take advantage. And she thought because I let it slide one time, she wanted to do it again. So I told her like, hey, like I can't, like, you know, I'm booked back to back. Like a soak off is like 45 minutes, you know, I can't like just squeeze you in like that. And she got super upset with me. She said everything was done unprofessional. And that is the number one thing I try to do is be as professional as possible. Like, I try to do everything on time and everything. I take a lot of pride in that. So the fact that she was telling me, I was like, oh, wow. And then this girl was getting crazy with me. She was like, I'm not going to argue with a little girl, this and that. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and I did get a little disrespectful, but I'm going to restate it. And I would just have to say, like, just a moral story of that is don't be lenient with rude clients that are going to take advantage, you know, because I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, say you have a client for 2 years and they're late 20 minutes and you got a 10-minute late policy that says like maybe $15, $10. And it's like, oh, okay, well, F it, I won't charge them. But they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it over and over. And I feel like I learned that from that bad client experience. And I'm still trying to like be more like not too nice because it will kill your business.
Yes.
Being too nice will kill your business. Like, and it sucks because people will look at you like, ugh, like she don't really know what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's anybody. I could do this and that. My appointment's at 4, but I'm gonna show up at 4:30. So
hell no, no. I would
so I had to learn that.
I would, especially
But,
like,
I'm
especially
going to eat.
Man,
I'm sorry. That's 30 minutes.
I have a quick
time.
question for you guys both though, because I just got asked this question from another esthetician. She was like, what do you guys think, or what do you think about, do you charge people extra to go over hours? So like my hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. What if a client wants to come at 8 p.m.? Do you charge them extra for like the after hours, or if they want an appointment at 7 a.m., do you charge them extra?
yeah, if they want an appointment after hours, absolutely, because you are working, you know, overtime. If you're working at a warehouse, it's overtime. You get overpay. I'm not saying charge your $500 more, but even regular 9 to 5s, they get charged. They get paid overtime. So
What do you think?
I do the same thing. I was like, because if I'm sitting there past 10:30 or 10, 9, 8, I was
Yeah.
like, I don't even want to be here.
right,
Go.
right.
I need that overpay, but it's not even anything dramatic. It's like
Yeah,
really
right.
like 20.
It's like okay,
dollars.
like extra
Like,
$30. Like boom, I'll get you in. Like
Yeah, I feel I'm like the opposite. I don't. Yeah, I don't, only because like I'm really nice. Like I'm too nice.
You
That's my
are.
issue. Like my clients do take advantage of it. You know, there's some that don't, some that do. But I am very lenient, and I'm all about like, if they need it done, I'm about my bag, girl. Like I'm gonna do it regardless. If it's like, and I know the client, and I pick and choose who I do it with though. You know, because I know if that client will tip me really good.
Yeah.
You get me? So if it's a client, it's a brand new client, they said, I go to work at 9 o'clock and I need you to go in for a face shot at 7 a.m. Can you do it? I'm like, hell no, first of all. But if I know the client wants to do it before, and I know how they are and they've done this before, I'll do it. And I know they'll tip me well,
Yeah.
then it's worth it for me.
If I'm being honest, if she's a regular and
Yeah.
like you
Oh,
said,
yeah, regular.
yeah,
then I'm
Like,
like,
different.
okay, I'll get you in. I know
I
you're
feel
gonna
like it's
show
like
up.
new girls that
Right,
you
and I
don't
know you
even
need
know.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
A
That's what
new
I'm trying to say.
girl, and I'm finna tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm
So
saying.
a regular, no, I don't even. I just leave it how
that's
it
what I'm
is.
trying to say. Like regulars,
Yeah.
I do it for them. If it's a brand new person, absolutely not.
But
Yeah.
if we're being honest, if it's a out of line time, like it's like, whoa, you're really inconveniencing me, then yeah, you gotta charge them.
Yeah.
But like it's hard because like you said, you're too nice, and it's like I hate asking my regular for 2 years. Like I gotta charge you more.
Oh yeah.
Like so, I gotta take my own advice too. Like the whole like late policy, I gotta take my own advice. Like, hun, you can't. You still owe the late policy.
Like,
But I'm
imagine-
like, but you've been coming to me for 2 years.
Yeah. Like, how do you tell them that?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard because it's like I love you
Can't.
so much. You're my favorite client.
You tip
we
me
have
so
a bond
well.
like this.
Yes, you tip me
You know,
well.
you've been rocking with me forever, but
You know my
man,
cheese man. You know everything about
but
me.
man, you made me late
But
to my next client. My next
Yes.
client's a new client. She's probably saying, Jess is
Unprofessional.
unprofessional. She's late. And I'm like, oh.
No, that's what I'm
So-
saying. Like,
how do
it's
you guys feel about like being, I guess, like if you're late a certain amount of time, do you like refund your client a certain amount?
oh my god, I'm really bad at this. You go on this one. You go first because
If they're
Or
late,
canceling
honestly,
or anything like
I
that?
don't even charge them. I'll just leave.
no boo.
No,
about
I'm
you.
saying if you're like, say you're
If
running
you're late.
behind, like how do you handle that?
Oh, if I'm
Say
running
you have to
behind-
cancel, how do you
no,
handle
I'm
that?
very, you
Can I
know
ask
what? I'm very, like, I know I'm going to be behind. I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to let you know 15 minutes I'm going to be late like before. And I'm going to have you waiting outside. I'm going to let you know a little. I'm going to have you some time before you even leave your crib.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm not going to have you waiting out there and be like, oh, like, it's not, your appointment's at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm running 15 minutes late.
That's
No.
how I am. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I'm like that. If I know if it's like an hour and a half,
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell them like, hey, your appointment's at 4. can I push you back to 415?
Yeah, you're not gonna be waiting that.
But let me tell you why though. Because I want to give the best quality work to every single client. If I'm doing brows, that takes me like an hour to an hour and a half. And I'm not gonna post nothing if I know it's not good. I don't want my client walking out of here mad, sad, disappointed because her brows are fucked up or her facial or something happened. I want to give every client the best experience. And if I'm rushing it, I mean, I guess it is my fault because I'm backing up, but I just want to make sure that every client is leaving happy.
Oh, I get that.
So I do text them and I tell them like, hey, you know, I'm running 15 minutes behind. I hope that's okay with you.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and that's on them. Most 99% of the time, they're like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or they'll wait in the lobby or something, you know?
But then again, I was like, if you don't have 15 minutes to spare.
I think that's what's so hard sometimes with nails is the timing.
Oh, I know.
Like a set will take me like, that's the hardest thing about nails is timing because one set will take you an hour, one set will take you 2 hours, and one set will take you 3 hours. Like, you know, I always try to limit 3 hours, but I'm telling you, sometimes I'll have an hour-long break. Sometimes I'll have no break at all. And it sucks because, because you could have like, we could have the same length of nails and mine take 3 hours and hers take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's like, it's so hard. And then girls will switch their mind like that. I'm telling you, my patience is really good. They'll switch their mind like that. And then next thing I know, I'm there for like another hour and I'm like, damn. But I always try to do 3 hour gaps no matter what. So it's so hard, you know? But
do you do short nails?
Yeah, I do all nails. I could do nail salon work. Like if they tell me to round the corners, I could do that.
Yeah, because you know there's like the way your nails are, like, and I've seen your page, like a lot of people put on their bio no short nails.
Oh no, I don't discriminate.
Yeah.
No, if you can't,
I'll do it all.
But
no, talk it out, girl, because you know what?
If you discriminate short nails, it's like you can't body short nails too. You can't deliver short nails too. But a lot of girls also say like it's a waste of money, like or like a waste of time, like they don't make that much money. But
if you could do it in an hour,
I could do an hour, get another girl in, boom. Or at least charge your time, like do a starting minimum. Like, you know, sometimes when I was getting my nails done, paying $70 was like, whoa, or $80 was like, whoa. So it's like starting at that now is like, it's just to be in my chair. And I feel like a lot of people should have that just to be in your chair. You got to have a starting point because you got to make minimum wage. Like, you got to have a starting. I'm not saying start at $100, but you know, like, a lot of people don't talk about how much like prices change. Like everything went up, so.
And you know too, I talked about this in my other podcast. It's all about the experience too. Like a client's gonna come to you because it's you. Yeah. No one will ever be you. No one will ever be you. They're gonna get their lashes done because you're the best at volume. They're gonna come to you because you're the best at long nails or whatever, you know, what your expertise is. They're gonna come to you because they're entertained by you. Yeah. You know, that's why you get the consistent clientele because they want to go to you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So, and the demand, I feel like just how much people want to text you for appointments, you got to charge your worth because you can have like so many girls texting you. It's like you're charging this little and it's like, you wonder why your demand is so high. So it's like, I feel like you got to base it off of that.
Do you do DMs, like book 3 DM?
So I was doing DMs, but I was getting like 100 plus DMs and I was like, I can't do this. Girls would get mad like, she doesn't respond. And I'm like, I'm trying. Like
the last thing we want to do is be on our phones at the club. Or be at the phone, get on our phones at the bar. And guess what? I really do.
Yeah, no, literally. And then that's what I hate, posting and my clients have me on social media and I haven't responded. Oh my God. I'm like, fuck, I can't post because I haven't responded. But it's like, I respond to you, I'm responding like 10 other girls. And it's like, then people are like, why are you on your phone? And I'm like, oh.
That's why my thing is so separate. I got a whole...
Yeah. Yeah, but what do you think about having your clients on your personal page?
Oh, no, like... Mine is totally different.
Wow.
When my clients come and meet me, completely.
Really?
Wow. They don't even know what I look like.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they don't even know what I look
like. Noticed that.
Yeah.
I noticed that about her. I was like, what is Bri's page?
I'm not even...
I noticed that. Like, when I first came, I was like, I don't know her page. Like, I don't know how long it took for me to follow her. I didn't know her page.
I'm very private. My personal life is very separate. And,
I love that.
And I'm that way for a reason because, honestly, a lot of people are weird. Like, very, very weird. So I keep everything like very separate. Like if you come to like get work, you're coming to get work by like because what you see, not because who I am, because what you see and I get down on what I do. So you're coming for that. So I keep it. I'm very like, no, you don't. I obviously when I get to with them, I'm not very like I talk to my clients. I love building that relationship. I have clients I've been like lashing forever. Like
and you still don't have them.
I still have what?
You still don't have them on your social media?
No. Oh wait, actually, I built a little friend. Yeah, she's cute. But that was like, this is like, shout out to Lena. I've been knowing Lena. That was like one of them that came in my head right now. I've been knowing her for like 4+ years.
Wow.
Like last year, and I was like, I honestly really like you, girl. I was like, she was just such a down to earth girl, and I was like, I just feel her energy is like there. Yeah. But you will meet clients that that. And I'm just like, damn, I'm so trying hard not to be your friend because you're my client. But she's tight as fuck.
The reason why I don't do that, and I only have specific clients that are my clients and my friends that I have on my personal, is because I don't want them to see me any different. Mm-hmm. And also too, like, I want them to pay the price.
Yeah, because when we're outside, we outside.
That's true. Like, because when I tell you, when I started doing nails, the one thing I learned is a stranger will treat you with more respect, will tip you more, will respect all your policies more than a friend will. So I fell out with a bunch of females just because they couldn't respect me as, hey, this is my business. This is how I pay my bills. So I fell out with a lot of people over that. But I'm not going to lie, I did make like my best friend through nails. Yeah. And this is the only girl, like, that's the only friend I have, like, aside from my sisters. But
and that's why I told you too. I was like, you're always gonna like, especially being so you're gonna lose friends like crazy.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
When I'm not friends with anybody when I was younger at all.
How many of you guys lost friends and like your bestest friend, right, never went to you? Because I had a really best friend. She never came into my studio.
Oh, you know
what? Yeah.
Briz is 15. Hair by Briz is, you already know her. Yeah. You just, her lashes are done right now.
No, but no, this is when I was working from home. She never got a service done by me. And I'm not friends with her. Mm-hmm. It's been years since I've been friends with her. But she never came into my house to get a service, nor my shop.
Wow.
So it's pretty sad because strangers that I've never met before support me more than actual friends.
Definitely. They will hype you up like you're the most amazing person.
Yeah. And that shit is sad because it's like they're low-key hating on you on the low.
Really?
Yeah. Like I feel like
your friends or the strangers?
Your friends.
Oh, yeah, your friends. Yeah.
They low-key like be hating on you the low. And like they like, definitely. You would feel that. That's the thing. With my best friend, I was like, we're always so supportive with each other. We're like, like we doing the damn thing. Like we're doing she's my roommate now too this year. Oh. So
shout out Breeze is 15.
So we but we're so supportive with each other. Like she is amazing, and like I always try to like give her that love back, you know, because that's important in a friendship. You always have to share the love back.
Yeah.
Because then what the fuck we friends for if we're not giving that energy back?
And tip.
Yeah,
your friends. Period.
I had a girl give me like $25 for her nails. We fell out quick for that.
What do you mean $25?
$25, like tip money.
You might as well give me fucking $2.
Yeah, I was like, girl, you might as well not pay me.
Huh? How long did you take on her nails?
Like 2 hours. Oh! Bomb ass set. It wasn't even minimum wage, but yeah, that's what I mean. Like you fall out with a lot of people. I love having strangers in my chair. And it's an unpopular opinion, but I'd rather have a stranger in my chair than honestly maybe sometimes family members, sometimes certain friends, just because they're like, that's the price. And it's like, go to the nail salon, go to another lash tech, and they're gonna charge you way more. I promise you. Like I'm discounting you. Little do you know. Like so.
I don't even give my family discounts, baby.
Oh, really?
I don't.
See, and when I do give my family or friends discounts, I don't even tell them. So it's like, if they're shocked by the price, it's like, promise you, if you go somewhere else looking for like the work that I'm giving, they're going to tax you.
No, my intermediate family, like my mom and my brother and stuff like that, they're free. But like, if I'm talking my cousins or my aunts, like, no, they pay full price because my products are so expensive. Yeah. Like, they're so expensive.
Everything is a rent and all that.
It's my rent, like everything. Like you're coming to me. I'm giving you the good service, and I'm using my products that I bought with my own money that I worked for. You should pay me full price. Your real friends will pay full price no matter what, and they'll tip you good. Yeah. You did this. You're charging me $250, $300 for whatever set. Plus, I'm gonna give you an extra $50 because I support you that much. Period. Right?
No, I agree.
Okay, what do you guys think about our Santa hats, though? Sheesh. I'm sorry. I literally came inside and they were like, we're wearing these? I was like...
Honestly, I got a fat head. So when D trying to give me this shit, I was like...
I know, we look cute.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, this is not gonna
fit.
You don't know how many times, the amount of times they were trying to switch.
Yeah, I was like, but I kept going back to, this is the only thing that fit me. That's sad. got a fat head.
I want to talk about Christmas really quick because we're, this is going to be out before Christmas or whatever. What's the worst gift you got on Christmas? It could be from an ex. It could be from a family member. It can be from anybody. And it could be inappropriate.
Shit, I hope my grandpa don't see this.
You're what?
My grandpa.
Oh, don't. Not the grandpa.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's Elisa's worries. Anyways, I'm going to talk about it. It was like a...
Because that's so mean. You're disrespecting your grandpa.
It seemed like they went inside... It looked like they went inside fucking JCPenney and they're like, just get this. Like, it was...
What?
It wasn't even my size. I literally... Oh, sorry, grandpa. Like, respect your elders. But this was just like... Honestly, I would have been good with some socks at that point.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
what was it, like a sweater?
It looked confusing.
She's like, I don't even know what the fuck you're
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on, but I was like, really?
Oh my gosh.
Because it's not about the amount, what the amount is,
No,
but
yeah.
Girl, socks at Target.
The best. I always ask for socks.
Like,
I lose them all the time. That's
mittens. Like, it could have been so much more, but it was like a random ass shirt that was like concerning. I was like, what in the hell is going on right here? What in the...
Yeah. I'm dead. What about you, Jess?
Sorry, Grandpa.
I never really had a bad... I was... Honestly, the worst gift is probably nothing. So...
Not a damn thing.
That's it.
I don't know. Trash. I got a bag of trash.
What?
Yeah.
Who gave you that?
I can't say it on here, but it was wrapped in a Taco Bell bag.
Mm-hmm. How long ago? You want to go to somebody?
It's a close family member.
Oh, they were
but okay. So let me rephrase that. It was on Christmas, and this person needed to give me money, and I was like, I want to say I was like 11 years old. Yeah, girl, it's emotional. They needed to give me money for something to give to my mom, and they put cash in a bag of Taco Bell. He ate the Taco Bell.
Damn, no.
Crumbled it and put the cash in the bag. And he said, look for it. Yeah, that was the worst gift of fucking Christmas. But you know what? I grown from it.
I grown. Be better people.
Like, it was just a traumatic.
You know what?
It was trauma.
I'm glad we're growing. I'm glad we're growing.
But the best gift I've gotten, shout out to my ex-boyfriend for my Dior shoes. Anyways, on to you.
Ew. Oh, best gift?
Best gift.
Shit. That I gave or?
No, that you've received.
Oh, received. Jess, you want to go first? Because I'm like, I can't think of no gifts right now.
Really?
Oh, Dior shoes.
Yeah, he gave me
I was gonna ask for that this year.
You should. Best gift?
Don't tell me you got nothing, girl.
Don't say yeah. It could be anything.
I think it will have to be maybe like a phone.
Okay,
that's nice.
I'll have to keep it short.
No,
all right.
that is cute. Best gift. Okay, so I'm gonna think about last year. Then I'm just gonna think about last year's gift. I think my ex gave me.
Oh, we all saying our exes right now. Notice how we're not saying family right now.
All right, we're gonna say sir. Sir gave me. I think he gave me like slides. Like he gave me like a bunch of like nice shit. Of course, like a height maintenance girl.
Oh.
Okay.
And he would take care of me.
Are you guys doing gifts this year? Like,
Man, yeah, but it's the recovery process is just.
You know what? Oh shit! I'm not gonna talk about sir.
You're giving your sir a Christmas presents because these ungrateful sons don't deserve nothing.
No, I was
Is he giving you something?
I was dead because when you put that TikTok, you're like, when I don't gotta give anyone ain't shit son a birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, no, but I'm not giving no gifts this year.
What?
Oh, and the family, of course, they get bliss.
I know, bro. I might go broke this year.
Really? You started already?
No, I haven't started. That's the problem. So everything's a little expensive right now.
No, that I'm not. I'm just doing my little sister. I said, fuck all y'all. I'm sorry. You guys get gifts all year long.
You know what? They got me fucked up, though, because everyone else is getting one gift this year because my sister has 3. My brother has 3.
No.
Dang.
6. Mom and
Kids are
dad,
kinda
another
easy.
8. So
You throw them a toy and call it a day.
Target, slime. They love slime.
Slime.
But they're so cute, and I just go to the store and just like, oh, they deserve another gift. I'm like, y'all deserve this, but
So you guys, there's a new update on Instagram where you could tweet. Did you see that?
Yeah, like by the DMs, I think.
Is it by the DMs?
It's like a circle though, and it has like, is it?
I don't know if it's by the DMs. Is it by the DMs?
But it's
Is
like a
it?
circle with like words. Was it? I don't know. I seen it for a second, but it's new.
I like it, but I don't know.
you know, I love that shit because I be talking my shit on my
But I
personal.
don't think you could tweet more than once. Let's ask my podcast manager. Shout out to La Familia.
Oh, we're limited, and that's not nice.
Is it?
Is it? I thought. Is it limited?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Because it's not fun.
I don't know if I
So
really
it's
like it
like
though.
basically like Twitter bootleg. Because you got 1 tweet per day. Oh hell no! I got way too much shit to talk.
Oh my gosh.
I just realized this camera's HD and I'm over here with my
Don't
nail.
even start with that. Don't even
Let me
start.
hide that.
We're going to end this podcast with the shot. We're also going to end this podcast with a quote. And I'm super excited because Jessica's new to our podcast and she doesn't have a quote. But are you going to repeat your quote?
Yes, I am. I said you can try, but you can never do like me, baby.
Period.
Ow.
Let's
Ready?
pour a shot. Wait, pour this shot. And we actually do not recommend drinking. So if you're under the age of 21, this is not for you. Please scroll.
There we go. My rib is hurting right now. I'm doing
Jessica, I'm so proud of you though. That was a good story.
Much.
That was a good story.
Thank
I want to
you.
ask you something really quick too.
Go ahead.
Your following.
Oh.
How did you get?
Oh, I think
'Cause
currently
she's
I'm at
bomb
what,
as
like
fuck, that's
51.
why.
Yes,
I think I'm at like 51 or 52K. And honestly, I didn't rush a single thing. Like, you know, people are like, I need this. Like, I need a celebrity tech.
Did you ever do that?
But honestly, a couple days ago, I had someone famous, and nobody talks about this, but I had someone famous text me. I don't even want to put who it is, but I had someone famous text me, their manager, and they were wanting me to do a house call all the way in like Silmar. And they asked me at 8 p.m. I was probably gonna get home at like 12 o'clock, 1. And they asked me to do it for promo, like a story promo. And I just think that's super disrespectful to anyone, to be honest, because especially during this time, you're gonna have me drive out that far.
Gas is expensive.
And you know, maybe if I was in
Your
need
time.
for clientele, need for followers, then maybe I probably would have done it. But yeah, like I never did celebrities, and
Dang.
I'm being patient, you know, so I'm not rushing it because that's what I did with my Instagram. I was super patient with it, and I would tell anybody starting off doing nails is post everything, because that's what I did. I posted every single set, and I started gaining people that like, oh, I like this or I like this. So I posted everything, and now that I'm where I'm at, I don't post everything no more. And people take a lot of offense to it, but I only post what I want to look like.
Aesthetically, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then reels are super important, and good quality videos is what gets you high following, I would say. Definitely, like, or even funny reels. I'm not good at making those funny reels, but I just show my work and I make sure that the video quality is literally the best, because that's what people like to see, and they'll save it, they'll show their text, and that's how you gain your following. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Jess.
yeah, I was
Yep.
about to
She
say.
doing the damn thing. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of her. Yeah, you know.
Yep. It's worth it, but I can't with these celebrities. It's like the people that have money, they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
So do you think you got a lot of your clients like word by mouth?
Definitely. I did do like maybe a couple like people that had like 300K or 100K followers on Instagram, but like other than that, I didn't do no famous people like verified and everything. But I'm waiting on the day. I've been talking about Cardi B. I want to do her.
We're
nails so
manifesting
bad,
it
but-
on this channel right
Yeah.
now.
Yep.
That you're gonna
Cardi
do her.
B hit her up
So,
right
but
now.
I'm being
You would
patient.
not be disappointed.
It's kind of hard when you're in the IE. It's kind of hard because people always go to the LA, like, you know, famous people always
Yeah.
go to LA, but you'll
But
get
a lot of
noticed. I'll
people
get
that
noticed.
got famous are there's some in the IE. Like,
yeah,
you know?
definitely. So that's why I just say stay patient, and that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're gonna get there, boo.
Yep.
Watch. We manifesting it right now. And to that,
Yep.
we're just gonna get in a shot.
Ready?
So cheers and Merry Christmas and hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Is that things?
Is it Thanksgiving? Milo, I need that. So you go first.
Okay.
Oh, is it?
That's church.
Ooh.
I know. I was gonna say wait.
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
think.
It's not okay because I thought it was Christmas. Oh my goodness gracious! This was a good podcast. I had fun on this one.
Oh, what the hell? What's that other one for Thanksgiving then?
Are you talking about the one with the H?
Hanukkah. I tried to buy one of those things for my table on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the little-
My dad was like, "What in the hell are you
Wait,
doing?"
what was your quote? I might have to use that for an Instagram post.
I said you
was
could
it?
try it, but you could never do it like me.
Oh, that's cute.
And you do remember.
Cheers.
I told you.
How did you
I
with the
told you I had
lemonade?
to
You
be
want
like in the
this
scene, and it was just
Oh, you already
click
took it?
back.
Yeah. Because I
God.
needed her lemonade.
Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, I do not promote violence. I'm not a violent person, so I know it probably seems that way. But that's why I told Jess, I was like, no, I'm not with that anymore because
Bree said she wanted to go out, and I was like, "Are we getting any fights? Are you
No.
giving me to fight?"
beep. That's a beep.
That's a beep beep beep.
Oh, no, wait, are we
That's a
still
beep.
recording?
You know what?
Oh, I know she wrapped it up.
We're not done yet.
Go ahead.
We're
That's
not
a
done
beep.
yet. We're
You
not
know
done
what?
yet.
That's
she
a
wrapped
beep.
it up.
I
I
do
said-
not because you know what? One thing I don't play. Like I said, I don't play about my family. I don't play about my friends. I don't play about my business.
Period.
But now, like I honestly used to be not violent or anything, but I used to be willing to defend myself a lot more. But now when I have a business, I think about that.
Yeah,
I have
very
not,
classy about it. You're very.
this
classy
whole year
about
was the most I've ever been out. But now, like I tell Jess, I was just like, when all that happened, I was like, don't ever think that like saying like, oh yeah, like I'm telling you about this and you think it's okay to do, like do it, because I feel like I have to set an example, especially like
Absolutely.
I can't be out here like, yeah, like this and this and that and like acting like this, and then I'm trying to teach these young talented women to do better. Like now I'm just being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna tell you not to do this and I'm over here
Doing
like
it.
acting a fool.
Yeah. I agree
So
with that.
I definitely like, I always like when I'm out now, like literally image is really important and how
Because
like,
you're a business owner.
Yeah.
And, eventually you're going to want to
Right.
own your own business.
Right.
And you're kind of like, not mentoring her because she has, two different things, but in a way you're kind of like motivating her to
Yeah.
open up
Oh,
her own
definitely.
shop. And
Mhm.
you need to be a inspiration. You
Yeah.
need to be her everything.
yeah, because
You know?
honestly, one little thing, you could risk it all.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
little
yes.
fucking thing. It could go wrong. Like me, I could be out and, maybe something and maybe I may be triggered and I could do a lot more than I think I'm even capable of
Yeah.
and gone.
Yeah.
Because a little fucking stupid little argument at the
Yeah.
club or whatever, and it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. You have to really think about when you're going
Your
out, just think
image.
And that's what Tom was like, I don't like, I've gone into like things, but I'm never proud of it.
Yeah, but
Like I'm not proud of that shit. Like
I think
at
you
all.
do keep it. I do got to give you credit because I think you do keep it very straightforward and still classy at the same time. So I think I got to give you that. But
I'm like a classy ratchet.
yeah, but it's like you shouldn't be dealing with no disrespect,
Yeah.
no BS anyway. So it's like
Yeah.
that's why I don't look at you like, oh my god. But it's like no, like
Yeah, some crazy shit has happened this year. Like I was telling you, I was just like,
but you learn, yeah, right. So
I
I know,
always say,
right?
I
But-
always say, like, you are who you hang out with too. Like your friends, like, and people can disagree, but like I like to hang around people that have their own business or have something going for themselves or want to do something better for themselves. I can't hang out with like someone that isn't goal driven, doesn't have a job, doesn't have a car. I can't, and that might be disrespectful, but I just can't for myself.
oh no, for sure. Because it's like I feel like when you do, you're just like you just go down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
it's
it-
2022. It's gonna be 23. You cannot.
You gotta get it together.
You
at this
you really
point.
cannot be with.
She's like, I don't want to say it, but I need to say it.
It's way too
You
late
cannot
like,
be
for you not
with-
to get it together.
You cannot be with no broke man or broke friends because they will
Oh.
really leech, and that I had to learn that they will really leech. So
Yeah, they're
But
gonna.
yeah,
California is
good thing,
expensive.
when I say talk to your friends, talk to your family, make sure they're okay, like make sure they're good. That's why I think is more important is just checking up on everything. That's why I was like, how are you guys
Yes.
doing? Like, how's everything? Even like
how are you?
yeah, like
Yeah.
how are you? And you could tell literally when like I remember I was talking to our other girl that's shop Yaya, shout out Yaya Nails. I was like, are you okay? She was like, no, I'm not okay. And I literally just talked to her. I don't want to talk about what we talked about, but I was like, and I gave her a good talk, and she was like, thank you for talking to me and being here for me. And that's why I was just like, just be there for people. Like, that I didn't even think that she, like, needed that.
Needed it.
Well, I was like, yeah, needed it. So I was just like, when I talked to her, I was just like, damn. I was just like, she was like, hug me, and I was like, stop, you're gonna make me cry. Aww. Especially because, like, I don't be crying. Like,
do Libras cry?
They do. Inner cry. It's an inner cry, bitch.
Alone. You get that from your dad, though. I remember I was in the shop, and I'm literally just cleaning, and he's like, Jess, are you okay? Like, and I'm like, Mark, thank you for asking, because no, I'm not. Like, I hate my car. I was like, I hate my car, and, you know, my dad's pissing me off. And he's like, well, you know, Bri was at that stage, and you're going to get it. And then literally, like, a couple weeks later, I was like, Mark, I got a new car.
Even at the worst moments, I've been literally at my bottom. Not even $1 to my name. I was just like, literally times I would just like, how the fuck am I going to eat tomorrow? Like, what the fuck is going to happen? Like, how am I going to do this? I don't have a car. I don't have this. I don't have nothing. Mm-hmm. I'm literally a bum right now. That's how I felt. I was like, I got no money to my name. And a month went by. I tried to do fucking nursing. And then another month by, I was like, not doing it. Put my passion into like being my own boss. Yeah. Why do people say like nursing is the go-to? Nurse. I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse and my life is gonna be put together.
This is shout out to all the nurses, y'all.
I love that.
Shout out to the nurses.
It didn't work out. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just
no, y'all saving lives, okay? Don't listen. Skip. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to say.
I swear to God, I love. But it was just not for me. But that's how I'm saying, because that's how I was saying. I was like, I'm gonna be a nurse and my life is gonna be okay. I'll be doing the damn thing. And I was
just gotta be in scrubs and it'll be okay.
No, but I was doing good. I was just like, oh yeah, this is, but I was like, I do not want to be in here. I was like, this is not me. And I was like, and then I started putting my thing in the lashes, but I was like, girl, I had no money. My mom was pissed at me. She was like, girl, you got it. This is not you. Get it together. Aww. And she was like, but she was like helping me through that. She was like, because I literally had no money, nothing at all. I literally probably like, after I was doing lashes, probably made like, I think like 3 to like, and like probably like $5,000 in a month to like having not $1.
Yeah.
And I was just like, but because I was like taking like 6 lines a day in lashes. I was working from like 8 to like, I would get out there at 12.
Damn.
And I was doing the damn thing. And then after that, I was just like, okay, I was like,
you got it.
This is it.
Yeah.
And I did nothing. But that's insane. Like, the times I thought like it was super tough and I was like, damn, I was like, and I felt like really down. I was like, fuck. I was like, I've never been this, I didn't have my dad at the time. I wasn't really talking to anybody. It was just me, myself. And I was like, damn, I was like, I don't know how this is going to get better. Like, I'm like super down, depressed. Like, and me, I'm a very shallow person. And that's insane. The shallow people out there that don't want to talk to anybody. I was like, it's really good that you should, because like me, I'm a shallow person, and Bri like would be like my roommate. She'll be like, and she's like, I know when something's wrong with you, but you won't say anything. But that's how I am. So I keep everything boiled in because I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out by myself. I hate stressing people out, but you know, like it's good to just talk. Even like it's not a stress, you know.
No, yeah.
So when all that was going through, I was like, didn't talk to anyone about it, and I did what I did, and I got it together. But when I tell people about it, they're like, you were broke. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I was broke. I had no money. I had not $1 to my name. I didn't have nothing. But I say, even the times where it wasn't, I felt like literally like suffocated. That's how I felt, because I have anxiety. I've been dealing with anxiety for a long time. So I was like, felt so suffocated. I was like, no fucking way. I was like, no way I could get out of this. Yeah. But now I think about it now and where I'm going, amazing.
Yeah. And do you guys see yourself ever working a 9 to 5? Or do you guys see yourself as business owners forever? Like your own business?
Definitely business owners, but I feel like people get mixed up. Like
we do more than a 9 to 5.
Yeah, just because you're not working more than a 9 to 5. People are like, I'm not gonna work a 9 to 5. I'm like, okay, you're gonna work for yourself, but you're gonna work 24/7.
Yeah, you know what? Because you know what? Tell me why. I went to like my family's house the other day, and then they were like, I'm not gonna say who it was. But I went over there and they were talking about how they got a job, you know, and they were like, oh, well, you like, you know, your schedule, you know, it's not really like, you know, like you work for yourself. I'm like, I'm working on the clock right now.
Bro. Yes.
I'm working on the clock right now.
Like,
I was like, no.
Home.
I was like,
no.
I think because they just see us on their phone and we think they're texting or they're doing this and that we're not doing anything. Nah, baby. We're on the clock literally 24/7.
Yes.
Literally wake up, we're on their phone. Like you, honestly, no shame to anyone that's working a 9 to 5 because that's amazing. But we put in a lot more work than that. Like, and you don't even see that. And it's kind of like, it sucks. Because it seems like, oh, it's like she's on her phone or like, you know what, she's has her own business. So like when she's out the clock, it doesn't matter. No. Because we're putting in way more, like they don't even understand all that. That just like pisses me off though.
I didn't think it was gonna be as hard as it was.
Especially because this is your first job. Like you're already like
it's so overwhelming. That's one thing I have to say is it's so overwhelming because everything is on you. You know, anything that ever happens, if you get sick, you break your arm, everything is on you. If you get sick for 3 days,
no insurance. You got to pay for
you're
that.
You're rescheduling like 15 girls, and it's like
I don't have insurance.
Yeah, you know your vacation hours and
your
all
PTO,
that stuff.
Your 401k.
That's your savings.
We don't have that.
Yeah, that's your savings.
Yeah,
so
that's so true.
It's all on your own. So I didn't think it was gonna be as stressful. Like you're constantly buying product, you're constantly texting people, and it's like you never feel like you get a break. But that's why it's important to have your off days, a set off days, because I felt like I couldn't breathe at one point.
Even on your off days, you still be working.
Yeah, sometimes I'd be like,
how many times do you work a day, D?
I'll be like, okay, I'll go.
I was working in the hospital with an oxygen tank.
And I saw that. I was like, oh, girl. I was like.
Yeah. I made a whole video on TikTok because I was depressed. I was working in the hospital. I had an oxygen machine tank on me. And I was making a video like, I'm so overworked and I'm done. Like, I'm just like, I'm tired of responding to you guys. I'm tired. But in a way, it's like, I'm not tired. I'm so super grateful.
Yeah.
But like, I was just like, I would go to the club or I would go out with my friends. I would go to dinner. I'd be in the bar and because I have 2 different phones and I'd be like one phone and then the next phone. And I'd be like, I can't keep doing this because I don't have time for myself. Like I barely get my nails done. I don't even have my lashes done. These are falsies. Like,
damn,
you know
gotta come at Pink Beauty.
Period. Hello. But like, I don't have time because I have myself to feed. And then I have 5 other girls in the shop to feed because they have to get paid too. Mm-hmm. And they get paid under me, you know? And then I have a whole ass family I have to feed. So it's like, it is overwhelming, but I know in the end it's going to be worth it because I'm trying to retire by 40. So while I'm in Bora Bora, you guys are eating.
I'm going to be there in Bora Bora.
Yeah.
I was like, because me and D are friends outside of this, so I'm going to be there.
Period. We're gonna be in Bora Bora, Greece somewhere, and we're
Marlo's gonna be there too.
Literally,
I think that's the word. It's overwhelming, but it's worth it.
It's overwhelming, but it's worth it, and I'm super grateful. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. Like my clients are everything, and the reason why I'm doing it is because I love what I fucking do. You will never hear me say I hate my job or I hate going to work or I don't want to go to work. It's like I wake up and I'm like, damn, I'm booked today? Hell yeah, let's get today started. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Even if I'm hungover, I still go to work. Like,
she going out tonight, but she gonna be there. She gonna be there at 6 a.m. though.
Yeah, I'm going out tonight.
I can't do that. That's one thing. I feel like an old lady because I cannot be. I cannot party at 3 a.m. and be up at 6. Like,
it's really hard. Man, it's a really hard life. You know, but I stopped doing that. Ever since I moved out, I like to stay home. I do. But there's just times where like I barely see my friends, and you know, Bri's one of my friends, and other Bri's one of my friends, and I don't really see them. Yeah. So the chance that I do, and they do want to go out, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna go with you because
I love going out. Wait, we're going out a lot and during the
it was a really okay. We're not talking about that.
I love going out. I really love going out. Yeah. So that's why I always set my weekends aside because I love going out and I love being hungover the next day. And I'm not gonna do. I don't want to do my clients still hungover.
Yes, and that's tedious though too.
It is. And it's like I'm in their face and they can see everything I'm doing. So imagine me hungover at work. They're like, damn, like my nail tech looks like she's messed up.
That's what she was telling me. And I was like, honestly, my clients can't see me. So I'll be there like,
yeah. Like I can't go on my phone. I can't do nothing.
See, thank God. I just watch coochies. So if I'm hungover, I'm like, I'm wearing a mask and I'm just like, I'm sorry, girl. I'm just going to be doing this. And I can get it done in 15 minutes, in and out. Like,
no. I feel like I got to do a therapy session. I got to pick up this, do this. So I'm like,
yours is more tedious. Yours is tedious too because you're in their eyes.
No, literally. I don't know how
you want to know the secret to a lash check? Is turn that music up.
Don't talk to me. Fall asleep.
If I'm like if I'm honestly, because I'm not no angel. Honestly, I have my days where I go out and I'm just like, I really don't want to talk. I love y'all, but I don't want to talk today. But like, I'll be like, let me see if you like. I'll be trained that thing.
Dang, that's a good thing to do because some days I'm like, maybe it's my first day on my period. I'm like, fuck, like I really can't talk right now. I think I should ask, like, hey,
tell
like,
them what music you like.
What music do you like? I'll put it on and I'll put it loud.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank you for that because.
Oh, y'all didn't know that.
But you say I love talking to my clients. Like it is therapy session.
It is therapy because I want to know about your life.
Man,
clients come to me and they tell me about their like, I slept with this person and then guess what?
Girl.
Then they did this with this person.
Worst
I'm like,
thing.
damn. Like I becoming friends.
It's crazy with wax appointments. It's like we have 15 minutes to catch up. So go ahead and say what you gotta say. And my wax lady remembers everything. I'm like,
so do I, girl.
You remember this happened?
Well, I mean, you're gonna see my coochie. You better remember the whole story.
No, my client
You
came in
better
today.
not forget me. This is
a true story. My client, she recorded herself today, right? Like me giving her a Brazilian. I have to show you guys after. Her legs are in the air. She put on her close friends and I'm like waxing her. And then she was like telling me her whole life story. She's like, girl, guess what? This happened. And then this person did this. And I'm like over here like, damn, girl. And all her coochie's in my face. But like, she could tell me that because like I'm in there. I told her, I was like, I know you better than your man knows you. She's like, you sure do.
You sure do. I think the reason why our clients come to us so easily, because at first it would take me off guard, like, why are you telling me everything? Like, but it's because I think they felt like, I mean, I can trust someone and they don't know nobody I know. Right. They don't know no one that I know. So I'm going to just tell them because
they don't know anybody.
Yeah. I'll feel guilty sometimes about something I did. And I'm like, let me just tell my client. And I'm like, I feel like I'm making up for what I did by telling someone that doesn't know nothing about my people and this and that. So I feel like that's why it's a therapy session. It's like a therapist.
Is. Like we'll know them more than their own friends know them because they're going to tell us more. Trust me.
I'd be like, I don't even blame them for talking shit about their best friend because it's like they're talking in their head when they're at their appointment. I'm like,
we don't know your best friend, but you can tell.
I'd be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. Like,
and you always agree with your clients. You're like, I just cheated on my boyfriend. This is that. And I'm like, but
it's
not your fault.
I was like,
but it's not your fault.
It's never their fault.
What happened? Why did you cheat on him?
Why though? Why did he make you do that?
Yeah,
like
he didn't make you do that for no reason.
But guess what? It still isn't your fault, and it's okay. We're just trying to get the tip, girl.
I hope he gets his karma.
We're just trying to get a tip. I'm kidding.
Oh, but they be doing that for us too. They're like, girl, but it's not your fault. Like, it's not your fault that you gave out your number.
It's never our fault.
No, literally.
You can literally be around someone over, but what they do? Like, were they in the way?
Oh my God. Okay. We're going to end this podcast with your quote. Say your quote one more time.
But I never ran anyone over. That was a joke. I don't go to jail.
What do you mean?
Because I was right now. I was like, if we ran someone over, girl, I just forgot what I said.
Okay, listen. We're never doing anything bad. It's never our fault, okay? Pedestrians first.
Pedestrians first. You will go to jail.
I just said I'm not going to jail. That was a joke. That's what I meant.
I can't. You're too pretty for jail, baby.
Oh yeah. No. Honestly, not gonna lie. I wouldn't do bad in jail. It would be the worst.
Every girl would fall in love with her. Are you kidding me?
Honestly, like, yeah, I would definitely be the girlfriend in jail.
Oh my God.
Therapy sessions, looking cute. I don't want to go to jail though.
No, none of us.
Knock on wood.
None of us.
Women.
All the time. 25/8. Anyways, what's your quote?
You could try it, but you can never be me, baby.
That's right.
Ow.
I would say to new money. That's my quote.
What?
I say that when I sage.
What do you say?
To new money. To new money.
To new money. I say to
no
no money.
To new money. Yeah.
To new money.
New money. New clients. New money. Bigger money.
That's my favorite quote I'm sorry. But that's my favorite quote.
She said, bitch, your quote was his shit.
No,
bitch, get a new quote.
No, that was my favorite quote ever since like I had others on my quote. That's my favorite.
I really say that when I sage because every month, I feel like every month is a new start. So it's like to new money. New month, new money.
That's a good one. Yeah, and every month is different type of income coming in.
Damn, she just
You know?
shitted on my quote.
You should be ashamed. I'm just
But you know what? I'm proud of her.
No.
Shit on me, girl. I told you, I was like, you better do better than me. I tell her that all the time. It's like,
I'm
do
proud
better
of
than
you.
me, please.
I'm proud of you and your business, you know,
Thank
to
you.
many more to come, to another business coming soon, I hope.
Yeah.
To your tattoo business growing. I manifest it. I manifest you.
Thanks, babe.
New money coming in. Your celebrity, Cardi B, hit her up if you're watching this. I doubt you are, but guess what? You'll never have these if you don't hit her up.
Come
all right?
down to Prink Beauty.
Yeah,
Damn.
because the lashes, best in the IE. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.